What is up, everyone? This is DevL, and I'm here today with another Modern Combat 4 gameplay commentary. So, today I am using the sniper once again, and I have decided I'm going to be doing some tips and tricks for the X6 sniper rifle, bolt-action sniper rifle. And that's because there have been a lot of people who've been asking for tips on Palringo. A lot of people have just been asking for tips in comments of my videos and other videos. And I see there are a lot of people who've become really interested in sniping, quickscoping, dragscoping, and stuff like that. So I wanted to really get this out here and introduce you guys, well, teach you guys, I guess, some of the fundamentals. Gay hit marker right here. And then he blows us both up with the rocket launcher. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, first of all, when you start sniping, if you are a beginner at sniping, you want to make sure you don't want to run straight into the open like I do most of the time. You want to try to stick and cover your own area and just experiment with the sniper, sort of practice getting your quick scopes and drag scopes off. Quickscoping is pretty easy. I'm actually going to make a step-by-step video on quickscoping and dragscoping, so there will soon be a link in the description. But when you're quickscoping, it's pretty easy. You aim and you fire the weapon. When you quickscope, you want to try to line the gun up with their body, straight with their body when you aim and fire. Now here's the harder part. There's dragscoping, and dragscoping is much easier, well, it's actually, no, it's much harder to do than a quickscope, but at the same time, it's much easier to, get the kill. If you get what I'm saying, you die less because you can kill people to the left and right of you, and it makes an extremely useful technique to use when sniping. And that's also pretty easy, and I will be doing a step-by-step instruction of that also. And I'm just going to tell you guys for now how to do it. It's aiming just like a quickscope, and when you do fire to do that quickscope, you're going to swipe it to the direction, whether they're to the left or the right of you. You're going to swipe it to that direction, and depending on how much force you use, the sniper will move and fire to the whatever direction you swipe to. So it's good to get practice on finding out how much force you need to use when swiping, so you can get that drag scope off in one shot. Now for sniping, I'm going to be also talking about my loadout that I like to use. I like to use stealth the most, and I like stealth mainly because of the final tier perk you get. It's called Paragon Senses, and what it does is it makes like a little dash when an enemy is behind you, in front of you, beside you, and that is extremely useful when sniping, with anything mainly. And you can use this when you're even assaulting, because it is a very good perk, and it's really useful and help you a lot in your gun battles. So that kill you just saw, there was plainly a drag scope. I was aiming at his body, but I swipe all the way up and get him in the head, and that is just a demonstration of how much force I used on swiping up, getting that headshot. And it's actually really easy. After a while of practicing, you get better and better at drag scoping. It's not, it's not really just, you're not gonna get it on your second try. It took me, in Modern Combat 3, it took me, let's say from at least 4 months to where I became an extremely skilled sniper, so I can get sniper nukes and stuff like that. And it's going to take you a little while on Modern Combat 4 too if you're a beginner, and if you're just trying to get better, it's just going to take a lot of practice, a lot of perseverance. You don't want to give up when sniping at all, because everyone has the potential to do good in sniping. It just takes a lot of practice and patience, and less worrying about your KD, because that's a big issue with a lot of people now. They're always like, holy shit, my KD is this, my KD is that, and they tend to not play as good. They tend to not play as outgoing when they're worrying about their KD more. So yeah, those are just a couple of tips. I'm going to use a sexy little double feed here, but I just wanted to tell you guys all of this, and as I said before, I will be having a step-by-step instruction on how to quickscope, how to drag scope, and all of that cool stuff. Yeah, this was FSK, DevL Solver, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.